Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with an NHL main slate video. So normally, as you know in my videos, the camera's on me, but I just woke up, so y'all ain't gonna see that mess. So thank you so much again, guys, for 3,000 subscribers. Schroeder's right here next to me. He says thank you too. If you're new to the video, thank you so much for watching. I'll keep doing these NHL videos as long as you guys keep viewing them. All right. That's my promise to you. And let's get into it. So, yesterday's winner, guys, these are the lineups I dropped in the DFS Club. Look at this. Got a 197, came in seventh in a large GPP, and, excuse me, came in 577th out of 10,000 entrants, guys. Won $12, won $40. So total invested 17, won $52. Not too bad. And then DraftKings almost took down here. It was looking good for a while. I got a 146. So yeah, we're doing it. We are doing it. And then let's go to the NHL channel real quick so y'all can see Preston and everybody else. NHL's gotten really popular in the DFS club. Really popular. Jeff Curry did his thing. You watched yesterday's video, obviously. Very nice, dude. Let's see. Harris the Great, no sleep. Got a 215 on DraftKings. That's unbelievable, brother. Unbelievable. Somebody got draft dashboard too. Preston, look how excited he is. Preston again. Got a 176 and a 107. And there's mine. Let's see. CRNTLNL. No, that's basketball. Well, Jimmy with the row. Jimmy with the row, 146. That was my lineup. Thanks, man. Good work. Good work. Good work. So let's get into it, guys. If you want to join the DFS Club, you know what you got to do. www.dfsclub.com, guys. We give you every single sport, and you get three providers. You get DFS Space, you get myself, Skywalker DFS, you get the DFS Whispers, you get every single sport, guys. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, which we got going in about 15 minutes, and the XFL, guys. Click the join now button. Make sure you click my logo, Skywalker DFS. And look at these plans, guys. No one in the industry comes close. Not even within 50 feet. Terrible joke. I know, dad joke, right? Um, we got the monthly, we got the silver plan for 6 months. You save money there, and we got the most popular, obviously the gold plan, where you get pretty much 6 months for free. And we got our 3-day passes, guys. Come check us out. www.dfsclub.com. If you check out the website, everything's listed here. What you get and every single package is all access. All right. So with that said, let's go to Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. Notice they just added XFL. So very nice. Very nice. So, but we're going to do an NHL video. So let's go to NHL, shall we? Let's go to the position optimizer. So our top options here are Nathan MacKinnon and Drostyle. I like both of them. McKinnon's 8'6", Leon is 8'4". McKinnon's got a little better matchup. He has a 100 draft dashboard ranking, guys. It is a 7-game slate, so hopefully he won't be too chalky. Projected to get 15.2. I do like that. And again, Leon against Minnesota, 8'4". So he had his down game, right? He had a 6-point down game. I know because I played him. Before that, 23, 24 fantasy points. Projected to get 14.8. Last time against Minnesota, he did get 15 fantasy points, guys. And before that 6, he got a 23 and a 24. So again, no Connor McDavid. So Edmonton, if you like to stack Edmonton, he's your dude. Next up, Sebastian Aho is just playing on a different level right now. You're getting 7.5, so he is priced up, going up against the Rangers, who do give up a lot of goals. He's projected to get 12.1 fantasy points, 20 and 38 fantasy points in his last 2 games, guys. Last time he faced the Rangers, he got 21 fantasy points. So get yourself some aho and move on at 7.5. Next up, I'm really liking the Islanders, especially because they're not priced up at all, and they're facing a Detroit team that just god awful, right? They're rebuilding. They're like my Sharks. So I got Matthew Brazil here, 6K, got a 14 last game, first line center, projected to get 9.9, guys. Last time against Detroit, he got 13 fantasy points. So 6K, 9.9. Get yourself some Brazil, whatever his name is. Next up, Brock Nelson should be more popular of the two because he's just more known, but he's $300 cheaper. 15 last game. The Islanders don't do much, but you know what? Whoever plays Detroit, I love to pick on Detroit. What can I say? Brock Nelson's projected to get 10 fantasy points. Last time he faced Detroit, guys, he got 20 fantasy points. He got 9 before that. So I'm really liking this Islander stack going up against Detroit. Get yourself some Brock Nelson. Let's see, not Brock Lesnar, but Brock Nelson. Next up, we got Zinabad again, 7-7, New York versus Carolina. This should be a shootout, I'm thinking. Carolina's been scoring a lot of goals. The Rangers have scored a lot of goals. We'll see what happens, but you want to stack this game, I don't blame you, and I wouldn't take a goalie from either one of these teams here. Zinabad is 7-7, 38 fantasy points last game. Plays, second line, but he's projected to get 14.3. Priced up, though, but, look at this. Last time against Carolina, 32 fantasy points. Before that, 14 fantasy points. Just get him in there, guys. All right? Get in there and move on. Next up, we got Ryan Strome, opposite end of the spectrum. New York Rangers. He's 5'5". Dude's been balling out, right? All we can ask for with NHL players is that they get double-digit fantasy points a game, right? 19, 11, 14 in his last 3. Projected to get 6.7 fantasy points. Last time against Carolina, he got 21 fantasy points. Yes, you read that correctly. 21 fantasy points against Carolina. His last 5 games, he's gotten over 10 fantasy points, 4 out of 5 games. So Ryan Strome, get him in there, guys. Projected to get 6.7. And that's going to do it for center. Let's go to winger. Let's get it. Let's get it. So Andrei Svechnikov. All right. Carolina, New York here. Every time I play this kid, he just balls out. I'm a little biased with him. He's 6'4", 12, 12, 15 in his last 3 games. He is projected to get 10.6 fantasy points, guys. 2 games ago, he got 17 against the Rangers. But in the last 5 games, look at this, 12, 12, 15, 10, and 36 fantasy points, double digits every single game. I love consistency, guys, and I love this play. Projected to get 10.6, guys. Get him in there. Next up, I like Anders Lee, New York Islanders, left winger. Detroit's dead last in the league against left wingers. 7, 11, 7 in his last 3. He's 5'7". A lot of these 5'7" players today I'm liking. Projected to get 10.8, guys. Lee loves playing Detroit. The last 2 games against Detroit, 18 and 19 fantasy points. So get him in there at 5'7". Let's try and find some. So next up, again, I'm liking Kubliak, guys. Chicago, 22, 11, 15. This kid is something else. Pretty soon he's going to be up in that 6, 7K range. So get him now while he's cheap. And a kind of a tough matchup against Nashville. Believe it or not, Nashville is 6th in the league against left wingers. They do play a little bit of defense. But projected to get 7.6. Like I said, last 2 times against Nashville, 12 and 14 fantasy points. Last 5 games, look at this, 22, 11, 15, 14, 15 fantasy points. For 5'3", you even got to think about this one. This is one of my ultimate locks of the slate. Kubliak, all right? Let's see, who's up next? We got Pavel Bucevic. I play him whenever I can because he's always so cheap. He's 4'6", plays second line normally. 18, 19 in his last 2, guys. Projected at 6.3. Every single game but one, he's gotten over 10 fantasy points in his last 5. 18, 19, 19, 16. Get some Vucevic in there. And let's just move on from there. That's 4-6. That's some value, right? And I really couldn't find anything with these bums. Normally, I like to give you like a 2, like a bare minimal guy. I was looking at Max Jones yesterday too, and I didn't pull the trigger. He got 13, bare minimal. Corey Perry was a fluke. It's just Magapine here. He's not getting 41 fantasy points again. But if you want to take a shot against the toughest defense in the league against left wingers, throw your money away. Go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, guys, nothing really stands out to me. I don't want to give you guys bad plays, so maybe we'll find something in defense here. Let's go to defense. Top option, Roman Yoshi, 7-5. Project to get 14 fantasy points, 12-0-12. So he's been struggling a little bit as late. Going up against Chicago, though, that's kind of hard to do. Ranked 21st in the league against defensemen, guys. The last 3 games against Chicago, he's gotten 16, 24, 17 fantasy points. Roman Yoshi's one of the top defensemen in the league. Get this kid in there at 7-5. He just signed that huge contract. Next up for the Islanders, we've got Ryan Pollock because Detroit is ranked absolute last in the league against defensemen, guys. I know it's scary to pull the trigger on the Islanders, but anybody against Detroit, right? It's a thing. 5-6, 12-7-4 in his last 3. He is projected to get 10.3 fantasy points. Last 2 against Detroit, 13 and 16 fantasy points. So get yourself some Ryan Pollock at 5-6. Next up, I'm going to take another shot here with Charlie McAvoy. 4-8. He had a dud last game, so that's good. He got it out of the way. Calgary is ranked 26th in the league against defensemen, guys. 2, 18, 21 in his last 3. Projected to get 7.1 fantasy points. So I think he's going to bounce back here after a dud game at 4-8. Next up, I like Brett Pesce, Joe Pesci's son. You know I'm biased with this kid. 3-7. The Rangers are ranked 20th in the league against defensemen. I do like that. Joe Pesci's son is projected at 6 fantasy points. He's been on kind of a tough skit the last 2, so you know what he's going to do? He's going to get double digits for us today. So look out for Brett Pesce, Joe Pesci's son at 3-7. So we got some savings down here. Next up, Eric Johnson. I keep playing him. You know what? When I do, it pays off. He's cheap. He's only 3-6. He gets a lot of ice time, projected at 6.4 fantasy points. He's a guy that'll just get you like 10, right? That's all you need. Double-digit fantasy points is what we're looking at, especially for 3-6, guys. 4 out of his last 5 games, he's gotten over 10 fantasy points. 10, 11, 11, 10. So going up against Anaheim, ranked 14th in the league against defensemen, get some Eric Johnson in your life. Next up, I'm going back to Southsea because I'm feeling a little Southsea today. He paid off his price tag the last game, and he's a bare minimum guy. He's only 2-6. Look at this. 7, 7, and 13 in his last 3. A 7, that's good for 2-6, right? Project to get 4.1. Southsea's been doing his thing, bro. 7, 7, 13, 7 in his last 4. Last time against Edmonton, he did get 12 fantasy points, so keep that in mind. He's one of these guys, he just comes on late, too. He might get you a 0 the first 2 periods, and the third period, he goes off. So, feeling saucy, get him in there. Next up, also some value. I got Trevor Van Riemsdyk, 2-5. Look at this, 11 and 12 in his last 2 games. Projected to get 4.4. New York is ranked 20th in the league against defensemen, guys. So, this is a dart throw play right here for me. Get yourself some Van Riemsdyk. Not from Philly. There's 2 of them, I know. So, that's going to do it, guys. So let's get you guys a lineup. You guys are on your own with goalie, as usual. So let's go to the lineup optimizer. Let's get you a free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club. So we got Brock Nelson, Brazil, Anders Lee, Sveshkinov, there we go, Vucevic, Sauce, McCovey. Look at this, all my picks. I love it. Goalie, who did it give us? Yeah, the Islander goalie. You can go with the Islander goalie today. He's not good, but Detroit sucks at scoring goals, so you can definitely go with this goalie here, guys. And then Ryan Pollock. All my picks, look at that. I will save that for my draft dashboard members and for you guys. Again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget www.dfsclub.com. Come join the winning team. I show you guys the winnings every single day. So I'm not just saying we kill it. I show. Nobody else shows. Nobody else is cheap like us. $25 a month. Are you kidding me? And nobody's as cool as us. Let's just face it. We're just real people having fun, playing some daily fantasy sports, and most importantly, getting that bread. So Schroeder's right next to me, guys. Let's do it, Schroeder. All right. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Schroeder, always make sure I get that one in there. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I will see you in tonight's NBA video, guys. I love you so much. Take care and good luck today.